What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute and I apologize. But yeah, today's video is to catch you up on everything from whenever that last video was up until now. So basically from the end of 2023 to now. So yeah. All right, so let's take it back a few months and get you all up to speed on what I've been doing. So unfortunately, after I want to say around like Thanksgiving, your boy actually got COVID. First experience with that, and it was terrible. The reason I think it was so terrible is because I might have had the flu and COVID simultaneously. How that happens, I don't know. But all the symptoms are, for the most part, all the same. It's all respiratory issues. But yeah, it was completely terrible. I don't wish the flu, COVID, and the flu on anyone. You could be my worst enemy. You good? Don't. It was terrible. Snot, mucus, everything, everywhere. Body chills, body aches, fever, the whole 9 yards. I had every symptom in the book, and it was like escalated to like times 10. Like it was terrible, like literally terrible. So yeah, that was a good month of from the back end of Thanksgiving up until December, where we was completely quarantined, myself and the missus fully quarantined from each other, from the world, everybody. So yeah, that was completely terrible. But yeah, once I shook back, was finally able to get back on set. Was able to shoot a couple commercials. One with a YouTuber homie, helped her out on a project up in South Carolina. That was dope. That was cool. Good talent who we worked with. Very interesting to see, how a lot of YouTubers are making that jump from YouTuber to filmmaker and then excelling in that position as well. I know there's some shade out there, but if you got that creative eye, you got it, no matter how you started or what you do for a pastime, in the meantime, for a hobby, or what have you. So that was very dope. Cool project. Also got to help out one of the homies on a documentary that he's starting to shoot. That was cool. Special opportunity there, considering the subject matter. I personally definitely learned a lot. Getting that background on alternative education here in America was definitely a eye-opener to see some of the steps that other parents and their kids take. So yeah, that was definitely a cool project. The director is actually doing a Kickstarter for that, so if you're interested in learning what that project was about, or if you just want to reach out, support the homie in some type of way, you're more than welcome. So yeah, link in the description below. What else? Oh, speaking of, so yeah, remember I told you I was just sick, right? So while I was sick, I was bored, had nothing to do, literally nothing to do. So what I ended up doing was ordering books, and I mean books. We have books right here for professional / career development, but then we also have books for personal development and growth. So yeah, again, like I was saying, was sick, just bored, had nothing to do. Started ordering all of these books, like, hey, let me kick off the year with a new intention, new purpose, new spirit, new drive to actually make some goals and accomplish that. And if you guys know me, if you ever been here on the channel, saw any video, you will know me personally, I'm not really a person for quote unquote goals. I think they may add some type of undue necessary pressure to feel like you're accomplishing it, and that can be good or bad depending on you as an individual. So my process is that as long as you're getting better day by day by day by day, laying a brick one day at a time, before you know it, you have a wall. Now when that wall gets accomplished, you know, give yourself some little wiggle room. But yeah, so for 2024, definitely trying to get through these 8 books. So far, being 1 month in, well, almost a month into 2024, we've only finished 1 book. Finished 1 book, reading 1 book. So this book, The Art of War, very good book, easy read. Read it within like 3-4 days. It's a book that I picked up for one sole reason. As I was reading for books to read for an entrepreneur or for personal development, that was one of the books that popped up because there have been a lot of moguls, entrepreneurs, business women, men of power who have said that the principles or ideas that are taught or theorized or theoried in that book can be applied to us as entrepreneurs. So I was like, let's get over to read. And the biggest thing that I've learned from that book is stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And for the most part, that's something that I've always heard all my life, but just having it re-ushered in a different way, and seeing that it's a tale that's been taught for centuries, kind of reassured that that is a good principle to live by for someone in any situation. So in addition to that, if you're staying prepared for whatever situation you want to be, for example, if I want to be a DP one day, if I'm doing my due diligence and reading other books to help sharpen that creative eye, that skill set, and then applying it once it comes time for me to be in that position as a DP, I would have made the needed preparations, the needed adjustments, and needed tweaks to better pursue and prepare myself for war or that opportunity to ensure my success. So yeah, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. How have we kicked off 2024? So at the top of the year, I was able to work a commercial again with the homie. And that was cool, that was dope, especially because of our talent. Our talent was Dr. Bernice King. So it was definitely cool to be able to sit down with her, work with her, and have that moment. That was very cool and interesting. And lastly, just recently, we just got off a pilot for a feature, and that was definitely a interesting but very cool and dope moment in itself.
Probably be like wide like this to start.
Mm.
Got the red sights on here. You wide open?
I guess so, yeah.
And go.
Ooh, felt my hand over between.
I ain't go all the way in though. And action. Yeah. That's gonna be it. One more time. Perfect.
What I tell you, Bruno?
Huh?
When it matters most, that's when I'm able to pull it off.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was definitely indie vibes. Somebody had an idea, somebody had gear, somebody knew people who knew how to operate and work the gear. So yeah, we all came together to help shoot this pilot and get it done. Shot like 28 pages in 3 days. So if you can do the math, that was a lot of shooting. And if you know anything about film or shooting a movie, once you shoot one scene, you're probably gonna end up shooting that scene 3 different other types of ways. So moving lights, moving cameras, everything was definitely fun. Shout out to all those homies. If you guys are new here and you don't know, the whole point of this and me being here is to share with you my experience as I enter into this world of filmmaking and matriculate through it. So the more I learn, the more I develop, the more I gain. Just give it away, bless y'all with it, guys. I'm 100% a product of YouTube University, like yourself if you're still here watching this. So yeah, it's only right to give it back, pay it forward. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like button, help your boy out, encourage me to keep doing this because it is free of charge, but you know, a little extra motivation doesn't help. But yeah, also subscribe to the channel, it's also free of charge. Yeah, you know, stick around for the, you know, tutorials to come, vlogs, documentary shorts, I don't know, everything that involves me using this camera. So yeah, until next time, peace out.